Hi students, today I am going to teach you exercise 25 Roman numerals. There are 7 Roman symbols. Let us see what are they. I, V, X, L, C, D and M are the 7 Roman numerals. Roman symbols are 7 and now you are going to learn about the Roman symbols equal to Hindu Arabic numeral. Okay, I is equal to 1, V is equal to 5, X is equal to 10, L is equal to 50, C is equal to 100, D is equal to 500 and M is equal to 1000. To keep it in mind, these symbols in order, you can remember this sentence which I am going to display. My dear cat loves extra vitamins intensely. Okay. Each word contains a Roman symbols. Each word contains a Roman symbols in descending order, which means the first letter of each word refers to the Roman symbols in descending order. Okay. M, D, C, L, X, V, I. Okay. So once again let us read this sentence. My dear cat loves extra vitamins intensely. We have to follow 3 rules to write Roman numerals. The rule 1 is rules of Roman numerals, same symbols repeated 3 times at maximum. Let us see. Repeated means we have to do addition operation there. Okay. I. 2 times the I symbol is repeated. So, 1 I refers to number 1. Okay. I is equal to number 1. So, we have to add 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Likewise, C. C is equal to 100 and therefore C is equal to 100 plus 100 plus 100 which is equal to 300. Here rule 1 says that same symbols repeated 3 times at maximum. We can repeat only for 3 times. If you repeat more than 3 times, it is wrong. Okay. The symbol should not be repeated more than 3 times. In rule 1, how can we use Roman numerals? Let us see. I, X, C, M are the symbols repeated 3 times at maximum. Only these 4 symbols can be repeated 3 times at maximum. But V, L, D cannot be repeated, never repeated. Okay. So keep it in mind that I, X, C, M only can be repeated 3 times at maximum. Let us see example. I. Here I can be repeated 3 times. Value for I is 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. Likewise, X can be repeated 3 times. X which is equal to 30. Likewise, C can be repeated 3 times and also M can be repeated 3 times. But in this case, VLD cannot be repeated 3 times. So we should not use this. Let us read rule 2. Large number next small number comes means we have to add. Let us take the large number as V and the smaller number as I. For example, VI comes means the value for V is 5 and I is equal to 1. So we have to add 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. Here the first symbol V is greater than I. So we have to add them. Next, smaller number next larger number means we have to subtract. Let us take same large number and smaller number here. IV. Here the value of I is smaller than V. I comes first. So we have to subtract. First we have to write the value for V and it should be subtracted with the first symbol I. So I value is 1. 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Rule 3. Subtract. For subtraction, we use only IXCM. These four symbols are used for subtraction. Likewise, VLD are never used. Okay, never used for subtraction. I. Before I, we can have V or X. Likewise, before X, we can have L or C. Same way, before C, we can have D or M. Let us see examples for each symbols. IV. Here, I is smaller than V. So, on subtracting 5 minus 1, we get 4. Likewise, IX. Here, I is smaller than X. So, we have to subtract 10 minus 1 is 9. The same way, XL. Here, X value is smaller than L. So, on subtracting, we get 40. XC. Here also, X value is smaller than C. On subtracting 100 minus 10, we get 90. Likewise, CD. C's value is smaller than D. On subtracting, we get 400. Likewise, CM. C's value is smaller than M. On subtracting 1000 and 100, we get 900. Students, while using Roman numerals, we have to remember these points. Okay, the first point is IXCM, repeated 3 times at maximum. Second one, VLD, never repeated. Third one, larger next smaller or equal means we have to add. Likewise, smaller next larger means we have to use subtraction operation. Then fifth one, I subtracted from V or X. X subtracted from L or C. C subtracted from D or M. So, keep it in mind these points while using Roman numerals. XV. Here, value of X is equal to 10, value of V is equal to 5. X is greater than V. So, we have to add 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Next one, CV. Here, value of C is 100, V is 5. C is greater than V. So, here also we have to add 100 plus 5 is equal to 105. Let's see another example. IX. Here I is equal to 1, X is equal to 10. Value of I is smaller than X. Here we have to subtract. So 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. XC. Here value of X is equal to 10. C is equal to 100. Value of X is smaller than C. So we have to subtract 100 minus 10 is equal to 90. Using the rules of Roman numerals, color the numerals in the circle which does not follow the rules of Roman numerals. Here, for example, they have colored one of things which is IC. It does not follow the rule because I should be followed by V or X. Here I is followed by C. So it is wrong. So it is colored. What next? XXC. One X can be followed by C. But here we have 2X. So it does not follow the rule of Roman numerals. Next one is XIL. Here it is wrong. This Roman numerals does not follow the rules. Next one is IL. I cannot be followed by L. Then next one is XXL. 2X and 1L. It is wrong. This Roman numerals does not follow the rule. IV. Here 2I are followed by V. It is also wrong. So it is colored. Next VX. There is no rule to write VX. Okay, so it is wrong. It is colored now. The next one is IXIV. So this is also wrong. XIXI. It should not be written like this. So it is also wrong. And next we have to color IXV. IX is 9 and it should not be followed by V. So it is wrong. Symbols and values will be given in this. Color the correct number for the given Roman numerals. In first one we have 2I. Okay. One I is equal to 1 and another I is equal to 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So 6 and 4 are wrong. We circled 2 as answer here. Likewise in second one, X, V, I. X is equal to 10, V is equal to 5 and I is equal to 1 and another I is equal to 1. Therefore, on adding them, we get 17. Okay. The next one, X. We know that X is equal to 10. And the fourth one is X, I. Okay. So, X is equal to 10, I is equal to 1. So, 22 is the right one in this. And the fifth one is X, I. So, on adding them, we get 13 is the right answer for fifth one. Match the following. Here they have given the pictures. We have to match the pictures with the respective Hindu-Arabic numerals. In the clock, it shows 12. Okay. XII is equal to 12. Next one, VII, which is equal to 8. And the third one, XXII, which is equal to 22. And the fourth one, XLVI, which is equal to 46. The fifth one, XXIV, which is equal to 24. Comparing the values. Compare the Roman numerals and Arabic numerals using the symbols less than, greater than or equal to. Here, in the first question, we have 2x. So, 10 plus 10, 20 plus 9, 29. On the other side, we have 6. Which one is greater? Yes, of course, 29 is greater. Next, on the second one, we have m on the left hand side and 1000 on the right hand side. M is equal to 1000. So, on the right hand side also we have 1000. M's value in Hindu Arabic numerals 1000. So, M is equal to 1000. Let us see the third one. In the third one, we have 3x followed by 1i. So, which is equal to 31. 31 is greater than the number which is on the right hand side is 21. So, therefore, 31 is greater than 21. Now, in fourth sum, CM is on the left hand side, 800 is on the right hand side. CM. C is refers to number 100, M is equal to 1000. So, here C is the smallest one, so we have to subtract. Therefore, CM is equal to 900. 900 is greater than 800. Now, fifth one. It is very easy. On the left hand side, we have VII, which is 7. On the right hand side, we have 9. Therefore, 9 is greater. Sixth sum, C. We know the value for C, which is 100. On the right hand side, we have 200. So, 200 is greater. Now, seventh, LX. What is the value for LX? We know that L is 50, x is 10. So L plus x is greater than 40. Last one, MD. We know the value for M, which is 1000. Value for D, which is, yes, of course, it is 500. 1000 plus 500, 1500. But on the right hand side, we have 1600. Therefore, which one is greater? Yes, of course, 1600 is greater. Converting to Hindu-Arabic numerals. First Roman, converting Roman numerals to Hindu-Arabic numerals. First question, IV. We know the values for I and V. I is smaller than V. So, 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Second sum, XV. We know that X is greater than V. So, it should be added. 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Eighth one, VII. So, should be added. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. LIV. We know the value for L, which is 50. Value for I and V. I is smaller than V. So, it should be subtracted. So, 50 plus 5 minus 1 is equal to 54. CVI. Here we have to add. So 100 plus 6 is equal to 106. XC. What is the value for X and C? X is 10, C is 100. Here X is smaller than C. So 100 minus 10 is equal to 90. XII. Here we have to just add it. So 10 plus 1 is equal to 12. Next one is LXXI, which is 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 1 is equal to 71. Ninth one is XCIV. We know that X is smaller when compared to C. So it should be subtracted. Likewise, I is smaller when compared to V. So that also should be subtracted. So it can be written as 100 minus 10 plus 5 minus 1. On subtracting and adding, we get 94. Finally, XXXVI. We can add 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 1. And adding, we get 36. Second Roman, observe the tree and count the number of apples and mangoes on each kind and write your answer in Roman numerals in the boxes given below. So, let us count how many apples are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, there are 8 apples. Now, let us count mangoes. How many mangoes are there? Let us count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 mangoes. Now, we have to add it. Totally, how many fruits are there in the tree? Let us add. And adding 8 and 7, we get how much? Yes, of course, it is 15. So, it can be written as XV. Converting to Roman numerals. Choose the correct answer from the given choices. Okay, we have to choose the correct Roman numerals for the given numbers. Hindu-Arabic numerals. So, first one is 45. Which one is the apt Roman numerals for that? 45. So, it should be, yes, of course, it is XLV. Okay, then 105. Second one is 105. We know that C is 100, V is 5. So, it is CV. Third one is 89. Where is it? Yes, it is here. L, X, 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 I, X is 89. Fourth one is 13. Here is the correct Roman numeral for 13, which is XIII. Fifth one is 150. Which is the correct Roman numerals for 150? Yes, of course, it is CL. Last one is 500. It is very easy. Which is D. D is equal to 500. Thank you, students.